Surface is essentially our first-party hardware. So it is hardware that is developed in mind with both software and hardware together. And when you think about Surface, there are four value propositions that we bring to the table. The first one on the right is really, the features that stand above a usual device, meaning that all of our devices come with touch and ink. Our side ratio of the device is 3:1, which is the same as a sheet of paper. So that will allow kids in schools to really have a very natural experience. All of our devices already come with Windows Hello cameras, and they have microphones that are really ready for team calls and ready for hybrid and remote learning. So that's the first benefit pillar. The second one is really about accessibility and sustainability. And just to name one key feature is really, for example, our adaptive kit, which allows students with some type of accessibility to put keycaps and cable stickers on those and make these devices inclusive and sustainable as well. The third pillar is something that you probably have spent most time today on, is how we allow the deployment and management of these devices with endpoint and autopilot. And when we think about our deployment solutions, we design it software and hardware together. So a lot of the firmware and the FCI components are really built together, and that allows our users to have the best possible experience. And last one is really about Windows. We now have two options for Windows. One is Windows 11 and the other one is Windows 11 SE, which I will get to it in a bit, but it's essentially a cloud-managed version, very well designed also to be used in school. So in closing on this specific slide, I think when someone asks me what is Surface, I will say, well, it's first designed to work together with our software, and it's definitely versatile. So that means that each student can have both tablet, a full laptop, and what we call studio mode, which means that they can just have the two-in-one, and they can watch YouTube videos and consume content. So it's both a tablet that you can write on with ink, it's a full laptop for typing, and it's something in between. We call it studio mode for consuming content, for watching videos, and so on. So that's first part of my pitch. Moving on, here in front of us, we have Surface Go 3, which is a device that we use as a hero proposition for education, mostly for K-12 customers, but across the board. It is a roughly 10 inches large, so it's a perfect size for pupils and for students in a lower grade of school. And here you have all the features. I have mentioned a few already. I will maybe also mention that we do have all-day battery life. We fully support natural inking. We have a special pen for education, which is called Microsoft Classroom Pen. And all of these kind of propositions work together, including the USB, usually 2 or 3 Type-C and Type-A ports and so on. So again, this is our hero proposition. It's about, I would say, 80% of our education business today. And the education piece is quite significant in our overall business as a business group. So now you may ask, so what products Microsoft offers to schools? First of all, I should also say that our business currently operates only in EU. So in those cases that you are not in EU, unfortunately, our products are not yet certified to be sold outside of the European Union. So I think that's kind of important to mention up front. But then we have 4 different products that we typically see going to schools. On the left, a new product that we have is called Surface Laptop SE. It is a low-cost device which will be launching in Poland in December. We have options to also offer this product to different markets based on the deals. I would say this is not a product you can buy for one unit, but like, if the school district, the Ministry of Education, or the city is interested, we are really ready to have this discussion. Laptop SE is essentially, again, a low-cost device. It is 11.6 inches. It is a typical clamshell with apps pre-installed. It runs a Windows 11 SE experience. That means that, there's a lot of kind of apps and policies that are pre-installed and designed to run in a cloud-managed environment. So the students don't have a full freedom to really do what they want. It really needs to come from the locked or pre-installed environment that is available to them, of course, with most of the Microsoft apps, Minecraft, Teams, and other apps that are available. Moving on to Surface Go 3. That is, again, the hero offering. It is a 2-in-1. It's a little bit smaller than the Laptop SE, but it's detachable, so you can take it apart, as you have seen on the previous picture. It has a kick stand in the back. The next product is Laptop Go 2. It is actually just like a continuation of our previous generation. Again, it's a clamshell, affordable device, approximately 12.5 inches large, and it's really a kind of a compromise between the 2-in-1 and a laptop category. And lastly, hero offer device for teachers. It's Pro 8. It is our kind of workhorse device. It is, what Surface is. It was the first kind of Surface to be in the market today in its 8th generation, and super productive, great for inking, for daily work, both as a student and as a teacher in school. So that will be in a nutshell, what we offer on the product side. I will also quickly mention how we are ready to engage with you. So many of our products have education SKUs, which already have educational discounts. Those are Go 3, Laptop Go, for example. We have also student and Surface educational pricing for all of our products. So if you talk to the partner, they will typically be able to give you an education discount. For those products that don't have the education discount as a specific part number. And then in few countries today, in Poland, Czech Republic, and Slovakia, we do have a framework agreements with the Ministry of Education that give even lower pricing for specific projects in that country. So with that, I want to quickly build on some of the differences that we have in the Surface line. Maybe when we compare to other OEM devices, starting with maybe again with the deployment, our devices are ready for autopilot and for endpoint management. Everything can be done in a way that those devices can be shipped directly to the students, and that's what we do see happening in most of the projects. In terms of repair and replacement of these devices, in the last few months, we have made a significant progress where we now have replacement being able to be automatically added to the autopilot tenant, as well as spare parts that now both the schools and our education partners can use to replace some of the components of the devices once the students break them. And lastly is really about the security piece, which there is a lot of things that Microsoft designs on its own, including some of the TPM chip properties and the firmware level, which again allows schools to present a secure solution to the students and to the schools itself. I will spend last few minutes before we go to questions about the two hero products again. So just kind of a refresher on those products. So, and I will be talking about Surface Go 3 and Pro 8. So starting with Go 3, again, this is a product that's fully hybrid, flexible, so students can use them in 3 different modes, as I was mentioning, and you have two of those here on the picture. We see that writing is quite essential, so either a Surface Pen or Surface Classroom Pen is typically included in the solution. And we do have options with both Wi-Fi only and LTE options as well. And the kind of the standard configuration that we typically see going to education today is a Pentium-based processor with 128 gigabytes of drive and 8 gigabytes of memory. So that's kind of the and again, these are commercial devices, so they all come with Windows Professional and are ready to be used as such. The other option, and here you see a picture that does not have keyboard included because of course it's optional. You have a Surface Pro. So this device, it's something that we really see going to teachers. It does have the opportunity to be connected to a dock. So it can support a full keyboard setup, of course a choice of pen, and it runs a powerful either i5 or i7 11th generation processor that will be able to serve as a full workstation for whoever needs that. So with that, I just want to kind of recap of how you can work with our team. So again, we are happy to support partners and customers in education, including to the last students. We have a large demo pool of devices that you can request either directly from Microsoft or through partners. These devices can be shipped to any school in EU for a loan. Of course, even though the number of devices is large, with the beginning of school year, we expect some demand from our users. So there may be a wait time, but if you want to test a device in your school environment or you have a project coming up, please let us know, and we will see when we can give you some demo or testing devices for you to try, either just few units or even more units, so you have a full test experience. And then again, in each country, we have education partners. So talk to your Microsoft contacts or your Microsoft partners, and we will be able to give you details on pricing, on how we structure deals in education and what is the availability of devices. And we also now, at the end of summer, have quite a bit of devices of all the generations that are being sold at very steep discounts. So that's it from my side. Obviously, I will be able to answer questions either in the chat river or one-on-one as well.